Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like 2022 just like flew by and it's already October. That is so crazy. But in honor of October, I thought I would tell you guys a scary story time. I don't know. Something that I went through, and I want to tell you guys how scared and just terrified I was. This just added on to my conspiracy theory that somebody's watching me. Like, I'm just the biggest scaredy cat, you guys. Like, I am always watching my surroundings. I'm just always waiting for something, which is really bad because I feel like I'm manifesting bad energy. But when I was younger, I've always watched CSI and Law and Order, and I've always watched all these crime shows, so it put it in my head that it could happen to me, you know? Like, I don't know. So I'm going to tell you guys a story time today that is going to shock you because I know it shocked me. Subscribe to my channel, like this video also, and leave a comment below of what you guys think about this crazy story. Alright, so let's just start from the beginning. I have OCD, okay? It is just a known fact about me. My refrigerator is completely organized. I like my towels folded a certain type of way. I keep my room organized a certain type of way. I keep things meticulously in certain places, and I always remember where those places are. That is the backstory to just let you know that I know my house. Like, I know it to a T. I know how I leave things. I'm very particular about everything just because of my OCD, I feel like. So one day I left my apartment, and I think it was just so I could like go pick something up. I don't really remember what I was doing, but I wasn't gonna be gone that long. So I didn't lock my door. This is not good, and I don't do it anymore, but I left my apartment door unlocked and I went out. And so I leave and go get food. I'm there for a little bit, and as I come back home, I go to open my door. And my door is not unlocked anymore, it's now locked. And so that terrified me already. I'm thinking someone's inside, and I didn't know what else to think besides someone had gotten in or was still inside of my apartment. What I'm going to tell you next seems a little silly because of what I just said, but I unlocked the door and went inside. So the reason why I wasn't that confused is because I know that our apartments have like this automatic lock that will automatically lock the door for you, but mine has not worked since I moved into my apartment. My door has never been able to unlock with my phone, and I've never been able to get it to lock on its own either. That part was kind of written off in my mind, but it was still a possibility other than someone being inside of my apartment. And another thing is that I have a dog, so I'm thinking if my dog is just perfectly fine and I hear him from inside, I know he's in there, so I'm not thinking too much of it. And lastly, I checked my Ring camera. So if you guys have a Ring camera inside of your house, you know that you can just pull up a live view of it on your phone. And I looked at my camera, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. I saw my dog. I didn't think too much into my life being in danger at this time. So I unlocked the door, I'm creeping inside, I'm kind of just like feeling out to see what's going on because I knew in my head that I had not left with that door locked. It was unlocked, I know that for a fact. I go to my bathroom immediately, and I don't know if you guys ever have heard of this before, but there is the type of room or bathroom, hallway, whatever, where there's two switches that work for the same light, right? You guys, I'm sure everybody's heard of that. My bathroom has that for the laundry section. If you come into the bathroom from my closet, you can flip both switches and the laundry light and the regular bathroom light will come on together. If you turn off the laundry light, that light will stay off, but the other light will stay on, whatever. And then on the other side of the laundry room that connects to my living room, that light switch also works for the laundry room. It's the same exact light. So I go to my bathroom and I flip the switch, and I notice that one of the switches is not on the same pattern as the other, meaning that someone had flipped the laundry light but not from the bathroom way. I never do that. I do go in the bathroom from that way, but I always flip on the two lights together. It's just my OCD. It just makes perfect sense that both the lights flip on and off together instead of flipping one up and one down to get the lights on. I noticed immediately when I flipped the lights that one of the lights wasn't on the same pattern as the other, and that immediately stood out to me because I would have never done this. I know I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have left it that way. It just freaked me out. I'm sitting here thinking like, what is going on? My door was locked, my light is the wrong way, and I'm just so terrified. So I instantly call my mom. I'm like, Mom, someone was in my apartment. I'm so terrified. I'm so afraid. Like, someone was in here. I know that they were. And my mom's like, are you sure? And like, I'm telling her the reasons I think so. She's not really getting the gist. She's like, I mean, you could have easily done that. She's really not thinking. And then she's like, I'm sure you locked the door and you forgot you locked it. I'm like, no, that did not happen. I know that didn't happen. I'm 100% sure that that did not happen. So I tell my boyfriend, babe, I swear someone was in my apartment today. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Someone was in my apartment. They left my door locked instead of unlocked. I start to think that the only people that could have locked my door, if it was someone instead of, like the automatic lock, the only person that could have done that is someone from maintenance. Those are the only people with keys to the apartment. Someone from maintenance had to have locked my door. So I'm scared and I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, this scenario of one of the maintenance people watching you and, that kind of thing, like, it happens in real life. I'm literally thinking, like, one of the maintenance people came in my house, like, they're watching me. There's some reason they went in my bathroom. Maybe they left cameras in there. Maybe they left a recorder in there. I'm just thinking the worst scenarios of, like, a perverted person with a camera in my bathroom. I'm literally terrified. I start looking through all my vents in my house, just clearing my whole entire apartment, looking in every closet. Then I noticed that I'm missing the key to my closet. Now there's a closet outside my apartment door. So like it's not in my apartment, it's in the hallway, like, and it's a part of my apartment, if that makes sense. I just so happened to be looking for that key and I cannot find it. I came to the scariest realization that key also is the same key for my door. So I'm like, wow, someone has the key to my door. They can come in here. And that writes off the theory of it being a maintenance person, because now it can be anyone. Someone came into my apartment, took a key to my apartment, went inside of my bathroom, and has now left my apartment thinking that my door was locked, or for some reason locked it behind them. You guys, this mental battle went on for days. For days, I'm just thinking to myself, someone was in here. Every time I take my dog out, I'm on the highest alert. I'm literally watching my camera as I'm walking my dog just to make sure no one's going in my apartment while I'm outside. Like, just so paranoid. Like, it got to the worst part. I don't feel like I had ever been this paranoid before. My mom buys me another Ring camera so that I can have multiple angles inside my apartment. I then put the Ring sticker on my door so that my apartment is protected by Ring. Like, I'm just so afraid of what could happen. I call my apartment and get a hold of maintenance and let them know that I want them to change my locks. I told them I didn't have one of the keys anymore, so I was afraid someone had it and I really needed my locks changed. They came and changed the locks, which I was so grateful for, and I was able to sleep better knowing no one else had a key to my apartment anymore. And then the craziest thing happened, you guys. It woke me up out of my sleep. It's so crazy that I'm talking about this. I got an email. The email's from my apartment. And I'm on edge. I opened the email. Do you know what it said, guys? It literally said that the maintenance people had came to my apartment on that day to fix my tub. Mind you guys, I had put the request in for my tub to be fixed 9 or 10 days before this happened. Like, I had forgotten I even put that request in because you guys, my hair was getting in the tub and like making the water just stay at my feet while I showered. So that's the backstory to that. But you guys, I'm sorry that I got your hopes up. Nobody broke into my house. Or is this a spooky phone call? No, I'm just kidding. Hey. Okay, totally kidding. But yeah, guys, that's exactly what happened. I thought for sure, but it is crazy because I wasn't wrong. Someone was in my apartment and my mom and Malik tried to play me like I was crazy. They said, you probably locked the door, you forgot, and the lights, like, you're tripping. And I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, I felt so good at least knowing that they were in my apartment because I knew I wasn't tripping. But I was completely safe, guys. It was the stupidest thing. I mean, in my defense, they should leave a note saying like, hey, we serviced you, or that email should have came a lot sooner than like 4 days after the fact. Like, I had to change my locks, literally. But yeah, I'm glad that I was able to live to tell you the story of when someone broke in my apartment. Did I have you guys like a little spooked? Did you really think like I was gonna have a crazy story? I'm sorry. But that is the story of me being completely paranoid, but with a reason, and prove everybody wrong about my OCD habits and the fact that I know my apartment so well. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this spooky video that was fake spooky, then subscribe to my channel and I will have more videos for you guys in October. And yeah, whenever you're watching this, I'll be uploading after this too. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
So slow, you made me so